Every hour is important. This Sunday, spend one of those hours with Kenneth and Gloria Copeland on the Believer's Voice of Victory.
Faith has to have a foundation. And the living Word is the foundation to living faith.
The Believer's Voice of Victory. 1 hour a week that will last forever. Watch the Believer's Voice of Victory here Sunday.
How does America celebrate TV history? With the world's biggest and best farewell parties. On the next Entertainment Tonight, we're putting you on the A-list. E.T. goes from New York to Los Angeles, and of course to the original Cheers bar for an exclusive insider's look as the Cheers cast and fans make one final toast. Plus, we're spending a day with Sly Stallone at the Cannes Film Festival to see how he hypes his new film, a Stallone exclusive on the next E.T.
Entertainment Tonight, tomorrow at 7, only on 13.
Any kid who's ever been to junior high school knows one great universal truth.
Gosh, they are so cool.
Image is everything.
Do you think they look like that when they wake up?
Who you are is pretty much a matter of who you appear to be.
And I laughed so hard milk came out of my nose.
For most kids, anyway.
Kevin, think about how you look.
There's nothing quite like The Wonder Years.
The Wonder Years, tomorrow at 4:30, only on 13.
It's government in action.
Those little weenies playing their little weenie game.
When Murphy is called before a Senate committee.
Would you mind wearing one of these on camera?
They're supposed to be investigating the press.
Without the press, Watergate, the savings and loan debacle, and Iran-Contra may never have come to light.
So? But are they really trying to settle some old scores?
Senator on the end, Hargate. Didn't you send him a live pig after he voted against the ERA?
On the next Murphy Brown.
Murphy Brown, tomorrow at 7:30, only on 13.
The gang packs up and heads for a Lake Tahoe getaway.
Watch as I teach you how stupid it is to gamble.
But when Joey beats the odds...
You won! You won!
The girls get the fever.
I've got to play that machine.
And hit the $100,000 jackpot.
You girls were gambling after I told you not to?
Danny's distraught about their behavior.
The $10,000 cheer yet?
Will he let them stay winners on the next Full House?
Full House, tomorrow at 4, only on 13.
Over the decades, kids' problems have changed, but the care and support from the Center for Youth Services haven't. In the 70s, we helped teens who felt alienated from their parents' values, who were confused about experimenting with drugs, who were concerned about the draft and the Vietnam War. In the 80s, the center helped more teens from broken families, kids without resources, runaways, and throwaway youth with no families at all. Now in the 90s, teens come to us from unspeakable poverty. They are concerned with gangs, the dangers of the streets, the effects of destructive drugs, the confusions and fears of maturing in the age of AIDS. The Center for Youth Services can help with big problems or small ones. We offer hope to kids who have no hope at all. The center offers free counseling and emergency shelter. We're easy to get to and easy to talk to. Call for help. 271-7670. Extraordinary services for ordinary kids.
Okay, when Tony says he doesn't have a condom, what are you going to say?
I've got one.
And when he says, aren't you on the pill?
Even if I am, that doesn't protect us from sexual diseases.
But what if he says it spoils the mood?
AIDS spoils it more.
No glove.
No love. I'll be careful.
You do that.
If you have sex, cut the risk of AIDS. Use a condom. Take charge. Take care.
Personally, I learned about the disease and all the implications when my brother was diagnosed. And it was a harsh reality. I had to learn a lot very quickly. Even though I thought I knew a lot about AIDS, the picture changed when it became a family issue.
If I, the son of a Baptist minister from basically a rural area, can acquire AIDS, anybody can.
Obviously, women can get AIDS. I mean, I'm certainly here to witness to that. That it's not a we-they disease, it's an us disease.
AIDS is not a problem that affects other people. AIDS affects us all. Know the facts about AIDS. Know how to protect yourself and your family. Tell others. For answers to your questions about AIDS, call 1-800-342